Hello, Raymond. How you doing? You ready for some Lego madness? Hello. Doing well, thanks. I'm excited to start building all this Lego. I've got a lot. It's going to be good. So, I thought I'd start this off by just going through some new stuff that arrived today, which I wasn't expecting. So, I'm sort of just going to show off what I've got to be prepared for future videos. And then I will crack into the thing we're all here for. So, as you can see, there's big ass boxes of Lego. So I'm going to start going into this one, which has some of our more friendly packing stuff, which we got a love But this is the Old Trafford Stadium, which I cannot wait to do. It's going to be sick, this set. It's going to look really nice. And this was bought with my birthday money from my parents. So I'm going to have a good time building this one. But wait, there's more. So, I got another big box with more packing. But in this one, we've got the International Space Station, which looks good as well. It's going to go very well with my lunar module. Hi Ross, hi Jade. And then I've got the Bowser's Castle. Again, to go with all my other Mario sets. So that's now the starter set, Chain Chomper, King Boo, a Guarded Fortress, and now Bowser's Castle. So that would be really cool. And then finally, to go with the Mario set as well, I'm really looking forward to this one. And this is the Nintendo Entertainment System, which looks really, really, really cool. It's very detailed, so it's going to be a lot of fun to build this one and then show it off when it's done. So all them are future videos to come. So be prepared for that. But now, I guess the reason we're all here is to build the second biggest Lego set there ever is, or to at least start building it, because we're not going to finish it in one night. And that's this huge box. From what I saw, Jess, the entire back seat was completely taken up by them. So here we go, breaking all the seals. There's a few of them there. Let's see what's in this. God. So, just because it's awkward, I'm going to take out everything and then I'll show you what it is. So, inside is 4 boxes like this. They all have a bit of quotes on them. So, let's do that and move the big box out of the way. Jesus. Even the manual is something to behold. So, let's say we've got 4 boxes of that. And just show you each of the boxes. We've all got a different quote on there. Quite cool. Got to enjoy it all. And then the final one being that one. We do get a lovely bunch of stickers. Gotta love stickers in Lego, eh? Hopefully I'll get these on perfect. I'm not the best at that. You got me that set, Hester. You know that. And it's total of 7,541 pieces. But yeah, this is the instruction manual. Like, if this isn't anything to go by, of how big this set is, I mean, this is going to be insane to go through. This is mad. It's a total of, how many pages are we? 466 pages. So, lots to look at. And you got, if you've ever had a collector series set as well, the first few pages are always about the designer and about the Falcon, and has behind the scenes shots from the film and promo stuff and all this sort of thing. It's really good to read through, which I'll probably do in my own time at some point. It's even got a history of all the Falcons they've ever released, which is quite cool. Going through, I mean, if you look at the first one looked absolutely awful back in 2000. So, yeah, it's gonna be a fun build. So I guess I'll work out which box is the first box now, haven't I? So what bag numbers we got in here? You know, I think I stumbled onto the first box straight away, which was quite lucky. So I found bag 2, so happy days. Right, let's move these other boxes out of the way. So just for your own sort of thing, in one box we have literally bags. Lots of bags of parts. Mental. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. So I guess I've got to find out where bag 1 is. I've got bag 5, 3 bag 3s, bag 7, another bag 3, 7, 2, 5, 2, another 3. To go into another box because alright. I found bag 1. What's in here? 1, 4, 1. I mean, pull it out again, shall we? I'm gonna have to put a lot of these away, but 1, 14. One. I'll leave them out because they're not numbered. I don't know how they'll go. Put them on there. 3 over there. That's a 1. Sorry for all the rustling. Right, so apparently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags of bag 1. Apparently. Mad. I'm just going to make sure the heater's on and start up this extra camera, and then I'll get started. So, okay, that's done. So, yeah. This is going to be a lot of fun. There's technically only 17 bags in stages, but given that there's 6 bags for stage 1, it's probably a lot more than that. Guys, manual takes up so much space. Right. Here we go. Get into it, eh? First bag empty. Firstly, get that out of the way. I'll probably need that at some point. If any of you done Lego, all of them are just Technic pins. They are all just pins, like, right. So, God, they're all going to fall out. And I think there's a lot more pins, like, you know, there's also some more in there. More in there. It's going to be a big frame. So is this going to be one of the pieces that I left out? Yeah. So This is just a lot of Lego to comprehend, but I'm enjoying it already. Let's make sure that's actually doing it. Cool. So, anyone got a favourite Lego set that I've not got? It should be finished before I guess. So, first bit so far, we've made a fixed stick. You can tell it's going to be a Falcon already, can't you? This is the bit now where I've got to see which bit is in which bag and which bag to then open. More bags. So we're looking for, we've got 2 of them and 2 more pins. I would love the Tower of Orthanc, my love, but it's like 400 quid now. If we find one at a Comic-Con and we can go back, we'll get one. How's that sound? Hedwig is a cool set. So is the Iron Man helmet. If you can get me discount, Josh, then I will happily look towards the Imperial Star Destroyer. It is on my list at some point. See, I thought having a full-blown dining table in here would be more than enough space to do this. I'm starting to wonder if we're going to run out of space very quickly. Another bag to get into. I'll tell you, stage 1 is probably more than the average Lego set in terms of pieces anyway. Like, there's so many in front of me. And this is the bit. This is always going to be the bit that I'm dreading, is having to find the tiniest piece. Luckily, I think I've not opened the bag that has them yet, but me and Hester saw a Hogwarts castle the other day for about 150 quid on Facebook sale, and we were like umming and ahhing because we weren't sure if it was too good to be true or not. Because why would someone sell it on as they were advertising in box used, but you know, why would they sell it on for a huge loss? It was advertised as box, manual, all the pieces, all the minifigs. They just didn't want it anymore. But yeah, for half the price, I couldn't quite justify if it was a scam or what. It's going to be annoying. It's because they're in this bag, the pieces I'm looking for God's sake. Got him. They're in that bag. If any of you want any packaging after this, I'm going to have a load. See, I was looking at it over and over and over again, but it's just, I know that there's people out there that try and take the piss with Lego. I mean, just look at the aftermarket sale on the Razor Crest set. I've had 3 alerts, I think, so far, saying it's now back in stock on the website, and it instantly sells out. And then all of a sudden on eBay and Facebook, I'm seeing it being sold for like £100 more than Lego sell it for, which is just bloody one of the worst things to come out of COVID is scalpers trying to do their shitty thing. But hey ho, eventually we'll win. As you say that, Eamon, I'm going to go lock the door. Just because you got it early, Tom, doesn't mean we were all smart enough to think that way. I've got an order with Amazon, so as soon as they get stock, I will get it. But I'm just waiting on them to give me the stock. So far, we've now made a Y for YT, whatever, I can't remember the name now, YT 13 or 100 or something. That's me trying to be nerdy. All right. Luckily, the window I'm looking out, Jess, is like dead on to the back door. So if you tried it, be prepared. We have completed the first page. Woo! On to the next side. So we need 2 of them. 1 of them, and thank God I didn't pull these out. Last thing I want to do is pull out little pins into the giant pile of Lego in front of me. You know, there'll be a bit later on where I'm literally struggling to see a piece, and it's going to take me ages to find it. So like all my other instructions manuals, Josh, they fit in a Calac storage box, and they're all in there. And now I've got this one, and I'm like, I don't know where to put this one. It's just, it's gonna have to have its own home. It is stupidly big. And this is probably what weighed the most in the box as well. So when you had to carry it as this instruction manual, because the actual Lego's not that heavy. Right. So as I talk about, oh no, we're lucky. I was about to say, as I talk about finding a hard bit, I'm about to just come on to a really awkward bit, but it's in this bag. I can see it. You sort of get me hand to it. where are these going? So there, and then there, and then these are going on top. Okay. So if the original Y wasn't good enough, we've now made a thicker Y. Woohoo! I was going to say, take you a few days to just read it for pleasure, wouldn't it? Jeez. God, how many pieces do I need for the next bit? All right, I need 2 of them, 1 of them, 1 of them, 2 of them, 1 of them, 2 of them, 1 of them. It's the same piece. I need a slightly smaller one. No, same length. They're all the same length. There you are. 1 of them, 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1. And 1 more of those white triangles. Which is over there. Alright, so that. So they go together. They go together like that. And then this is like that. So when I'm doing other models, like I've done a first order Star Destroyer, and you have to build a Technic frame like this as well. They only put 1 piece to sort of strengthen it, but in this one, everything is 2 pieces thick, so you can tell how heavy it's going to be. Try and make sure it's strong enough. Doubling up everywhere they could. Right, so now we need to do pretty much exactly the same again, but to go on top of it. So 2 of them, 2 of them, 2 of them, 1 of them, 9 of these this time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this, the thing is, these pins are only for bag or stage 1. Like, he's mad. So 2 this way. Which piece did I drop? I can't see a piece on the floor. What piece was it? Left. Are you sure? Or are you just making me look at the floor because it's funny? I'll have to watch the stream back and later and try and figure out what piece you're on about. I can't see anything on the floor. I'm going to be looking like a lemon now for ages trying to find a piece on the floor now. But I really don't think there is one. I can't see one. There's no one behind me, Dan. Unless you've snuck round because you're jealous. Trying to get the tiniest bit out of this bag now. It's going to be a nightmare. Do that. Where are you? One, two. Maybe done, yeah. There is a birthday card Yoda and a baby Yoda and then an actual Yoda behind me. Check the door next to you. There's two doors next to me, Jess. You mean the big one right here? There's baby Yoda. And then there's Yoda. There you go. I'll leave them over here so that they're more in shot for you. All right. So, need that. Another one of them triangles wherever you are. Over. And the other one is a little card that Dan and Hester both got me for my birthday, but it's just a little one like that. And another page done. What we're looking for? Two of them and two of them. So let me go there. There. And that. It's starting to take a bit more shape. It's more like an X-wing now, isn't it? It's going the wrong way. We're building the wrong ship, guys. We're building the wrong ship. One. Come on. Two. 9 of these again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 of them. 1 of them. So bigger one. Grey one. We also need a grey tile piece. You in here? There you are. go. So, are there any sets that you want me to try and get in the future to build as well? Because I keep coming out with some cracking ideas. That goes on top. You can't pose Yoda's mouth, unfortunately. You can do Baby Yoda's, close it, open it, whatever. Make him really happy. But you can't pose Yoda, unfortunately. So, is what it is, unfortunately, with Yoda. But hey ho. Right, what we doing here? So I need 2 of them, 1 of them. Two of them. Disney Castle would be cool. Another big set, that is. But it would look really cool. So we're doing so you're going down there, down here. And so you're there. Okay. Starting to take more of a shape now, but I dread to think if that's just, it's gonna keep going. Oh god, I need 8 of these, not 2 of them. Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, and then 8 of these as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I'm making 4 of them. So if I'm honest with you, Hester, I prefer. Well, it's hard. I like the look of a stop motion build, but I prefer building a time lapse build because then I can do it at my own pace, and it's a bit sped up anyway that way. So even if I take a bit longer, it doesn't really matter, does it? They haven't done an Anfield yet, unfortunately, because they don't have as many trophies as United, see, and United's more well known. So that's why they haven't done an Anfield yet. But I'm sure they will do at some point. Give it a few hundred years when they win some more stuff. You got to have the trophies in the bag to be able to get a Lego stadium, unfortunately. Oh, funny. You wouldn't be that cruel, would you, Naomi? It's right, Ross. Just refer to me as the Lego Man from now on. I'm sure it'll get through. Ross, if she gets you Anfield the second it's released, can you build it as quickly as possible and then do a drop test video and just, record the results to see what happens when it falls to the floor? Because they seem to be quite popular drop test videos. I mean, I'm not mad enough to drop my own Lego, but an Anfield one I might drop. All right, so lots of pins all connecting here. So I've put that in the wrong place because that doesn't fit. That should be like that. And then that goes like that. Is that right? First blunder onto that separator. Let's try and work this out. So that's like that. That. That goes like that. So that looks right. And then that connects there. How many studs is this? 1, 2, 3. So how does that not work? 1, 2, 3, 8. So yeah, that goes like that. That goes like that. That goes like that. Why using too long of a... No, that's right. And a 4, one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one of them. I found my mistake. It was me being stupid. So ignore me. It should now fit. In like that. I was placing it so it was flush, but it had to be sort of offset by 1. That was the issue. So now I've got to do the reverse, but I now know that this time, so I'm not going to fuck it up this time. You watch, I'll go do it again. Regardless. I still don't know what piece I allegedly dropped as well. Can't see anything. I'll be here in the middle of the night. Esther will wake up and be like, where the hell has he gone? I'll be out here searching for a piece. Although she'll probably sit there and go, hooray, full bed. Alright. So this time it should go a lot smoother and fit perfectly. Well, if that's true, Naomi, I did bloody good, didn't I? Did the one thing it said not to do. I mean, I just thought of a joke that I could reply back to that instead, but we've already dissed Liverpool enough. But I'm pretty sure they had a "Don't lose me" the next year on the trophy anyway. But it seems to be going that way, doesn't it? She's definitely going to leave now. You watch. Right. Now it's time for the random piece that probably going to be a nightmare to find. Oh no, there it is. I'm curious what this wheel is going to do. But there you go. One thing you'll learn with Lego is they use the most weird and wonderful pieces to create something different, don't they? Not always the way. Not in there. Right. I've opened all bad ones, so this piece is going to be there. Got it. Right, so that goes on there. So clips on there. Clips there. There. I'll tell you what, given how weird of an angle this other camera is, I don't have high hopes for the time-lapse video. But we'll see. Worst case scenario is I can always just upload the stream as a video afterwards and go from there. It might be a better idea. Oh, that wheel comes into play now, apparently. We have finished the bonsai tree, yeah. It's currently sitting on our coffee table in the living room, trying to put some zen to the place. It didn't come with a pink frog option, though. Right. So now this time we're doing it the other way. Don't know why my phone keeps going off. One of the notifications is Jess anyway. Tom, you need to get that bonsai. Honestly, it's so worth it. It's a great looking set. And the fact that it comes with the option to change the trees, or, you know, if you wanted to buy custom pieces, you can make your own style bonsai. It's really cool. Some of the creations I've seen on Instagram have been quite good, actually. I've seen a fire one where everything's on fire, which is quite intriguing. Apparently the wheel goes there. There you go. Random wheel, right. Oh, is the bonsai out of stock as well, is it? Doesn't surprise me. I mean, we also want the bouquet of flowers because it'd be quite cool. Just a nice little bit randomly around the house somewhere. They're not in there, so that means we're grey, not tan. I swear I'm going colourblind sometimes. I ain't that popular, Naomi. Tell you the truth, 90% of the notifications are bloody Pokemon Go group saying, do you want to do a raid? And I've run out of passes, so no thanks. Where did the other two go? Oh, you don't need to. That's why. That's where the other two go, back in the bag. I've run out of raid passes, unfortunately, so unless I physically get up and go to find wherever they're raiding from, I'm going to give it a hard pass. Need the bigger one. Ross, are you working out how much you have to save each month to buy this as quickly as possible? Yeah, some of the Lego is stupidly hard to get. As I say, the Razor Crest is. I know Tom's going to bring it up and say you should have got in sooner again, but for people that didn't get in sooner, the Razor Crest is a lot harder to find nowadays. As I say, that piece I felt I dropped. As I say, it's second Lego say it's in stock. It's out of stock again. It's stupid. What I'm going to do, Ross, with mine, you can get a stand that sort of angles it like that. So it'll be up almost like that. Then that way you only need, that much space, but a little bit of height. So it'll fit easily on a shelf. So problem solved. Get it, put up a shelf, easy peasy. Four of them again. I'm slowly starting to whittle down the pile of Lego in front of me before I dare say I open more bags and keep going. The question is do I only build this set on screens, or do I carry on and get this set done quicker for a video? That'll be up to you guys. Depends on what you enjoy more. If you prefer a video it will be. If you prefer screens, I can make that happen as well. I make every compelling argument when it comes to Lego Ross. Put that on top of there for now while we're working through. Right, so that one, skip one in. You can tell I've cut that off because that doesn't fit. Always good, isn't it? Only two grey bits. And then that looks to sit on top. We're on step 43 at the moment, and I swear I've used more pieces than half of the Mario sets I built earlier. That's there and there, and 6 of them. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I swear I've seen someone do it in I think it was 3 hours or something stupid. I'd have to look it up, but there are some pretty speedy builders out there. I definitely couldn't do it in that time. I mean, I wouldn't say definitely. I'd say if I really wanted to take it apart and then try to do it without following, without having bags separated. Because if you've ever taken apart a Lego set and rebuilt it without the numbered bag, it's considerably a lot more challenging straight off the bat. So, yeah, I wouldn't say never, but at the same time, I wouldn't take this apart to do it. So that's going under there. So we're slowly, constantly move a frame that doesn't. There's a what appears to be a sun damaged page for some reason. I don't know. It's obviously printer leak of some sort. Printer stain, because you saw me open it. So I ain't done it. Okay, Naomi, have fun with your stream. I'll check in as soon as I can. Maybe scare the shit out of you again. That's funny. Oh, God. I mean, I can try a world record challenge, but what set would you expect me to do it for? So what record challenge are you thinking of? Oh. Right. 2 of them. 16 of these this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. And some random yellow colours. Okay. So, I need 2 more of them. Right, so 2 of these. I mean, I could do this a small set speed build really fast. Well, in terms of future content, I filmed Lego's Super Mario sets today. So I did the Guarded Fortress set, which comes with a Koopa Trooper, Bob-omb, Piranha Plants. Looks quite cool. And I also filmed a Chain Chomper set and a King Poo's Haunted Graveyard set. So they'll be up in the next week or so. And then in terms of really down the line, I guess the sets I showed you at the start, the Nintendo Entertainment System Old Trafford, which are 2 big sets as well. Old Trafford's 3,898 pieces, and the other one's 2,646 pieces. So both combined are nearly as big as this one. One way of looking at it. And then obviously International Space Station, which I'm probably going to build tomorrow, if I'm honest with you, during my day off. So that'll be another video scheduled soon. And then, yeah, the others when I have future days off to get to them, I guess. And I will get them up and posted as quickly as I can. The Nintendo set's going to be awesome. The fact that Mario integrates with the Nintendo set, and as you're moving the little Mario that comes in that set along the track, he then makes the noises or does the music, and it's great. I mean, if you watch my other Mario video, you'll know how cool the actual Mario is himself, and the fact that Lego have put a little LED screen in, made him work out that way. It's quite cool. It's definitely I'm running out. I'm going to have to pop this over here for now because I'm clearly not needing it at the moment. Okay, Ross, no worries. I'll say, just mute me and watch it come together over the next however long. Might stay on till 9 o'clock and then see how far we get at this rate. I thought I was going to try and finish a box tonight, but that ain't happening. It's a lot more to do. Oh, right. I'm out of them pieces now. That's 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, so I'm making another one of the other side of this. Is that what I'm doing? Right. Should have put on some mood music for you all. So at least there's something going on. Put that there for now. Oh, I have to go into the other bag. I haven't even cracked into me drink yet. It's unlike me, as Hester will probably back you up. Or back me up, should I say. Drink like a water buffalo. So I was going to there. I'll say when we can have people come round, I'll say you'll have to come see this once it's done. Because we did say 50p per entry into the cave, but we might up it since it's COVID. Next time I should live stream in the helmet. I mean, that's certainly something I can do. It's right there in the case over there, next to a really awesome 40th anniversary Boba Fett figure that Dan got me for Christmas. No, birthday. Got me the Falcon picture for Christmas. So, really chuffed with that. So, thank you again, Dan. It was an awesome present. I hope you don't mind, but it's never going to be opened. It's going to stay pack fresh. It just looks too nice to spoil by opening. There's some kid somewhere's crying at that thought, isn't there? I say this just feels so weird to be only still on step 1, and yet the amount of pieces that I'm using, I say, got to be close to a couple hundred now, which is like, well, easily a couple hundred, which is, as I say, some of my sets are only just that. It's like mad. You're going to get yourself one done. We're going to try and get like a Django for your old little shelf. And go with all the awesome pops. So you know how big this is going to be, given that I'm now at a stage where I can't use the table to store pieces. It's like I'm getting to that point where I'm thinking you have to get another table just to have bits on because I'm running out of space. You should try and look really hard for that Lego mold bust they did a while back. I mean, you can find the instruction manual for it and then online for free, and then buy all the pieces separately. But then you can have a Lego bust of Darth Maul, which would be really cool. It's quite an old set, but it does look really nice. I mean, dream set for me is the now, because I've got this dream set, but the dream set for me to get now is the UCS Lego shuttle, because I do need another one there. The UCS shuttles, the Imperial shuttle is one of my favourite ships in Star Wars. Slave on being the best. Hence, where is it? There. Next to everything else that's Boba Fett related, because we all know Boba Fett's the king. By far the best character in Star Wars. And I'm so glad for the upcoming thing. If you haven't seen The End of Mandalorian, I won't say much more than that. But at the same time, if you haven't seen it, what the hell are you doing? Get on it now. Right, we're going to put the two set bits that we've done so far together by the looks of it. So, let's go. That goes on there. There. So, scaling wise, that's part of the whole. Like, I'm expecting here maybe. So, we're not even at the full size of the shit, and it's already the biggest ship I have. So, yeah, bring it on. Right, so where's this going? So that's doing that, and then going upside down there, or no, there, and then that goes in. Right. these are going. Where are these going? Okay, so along here, like that. And to say that we've got all that still to go and we've done that kind of shows the detail in this set. It's gonna be so many Easter eggs. Even from what I've looked at online, you even get the additional dish, so you can have it as Force Awakens or original trilogy. Obviously, there's only one answer. Now, I don't even need to specify what that one answer is, because I don't know why you'd have a square dish or a rectangular dish. It's not the original Falcon, is it? I mean, I guess you could go Return of the Jedi and take the dish off altogether, but why would we do something silly like that? Eh? Right, so as we are down here, there, there, there. Oh, we're still upside down. A touch surely. So that goes there. And that goes there with one of them like that. And then same again, the other side. And then your there. And then, so yeah, guys, how would you like me to keep streaming this as this, a stream build, and then not build any off camera, or you want to see it finished sooner and sort of happy for me to go ahead and carry on in my own time? That's your choice, I will say. If you want more streams, then happy to do it. So that goes. I mean, smart me would have put this the right way around, but I'm not so smart, am I? So there you go. Nope. Oh, no, that's right. Yeah, I've seen you can get lighting kits for this as well, so you can have the engines lit up and headlights, all that sort of thing, which looks quite cool. So might be a bit of a net to install and manage once it's built. I don't know how easy it is to do. Yeah, the final stage I can definitely stream for sure. Like the final bits, bringing it together. You see the final product. That'd be quite cool. Yeah, keep you guys updated as and when it goes along. Obviously, I don't have to just stream this set. I can stream any of my new sets that I got. I mean, can even probably stream me and Hester tearing up some Lego games as well, since it's one of our favourite things to do. You have to admit the Lego games are lots of fun. I'm definitely looking forward to Lego Star Wars when it eventually comes out. We've been told what, spring this year, allegedly. But then it was spring last year. And I know the other thing with Lego games is notoriously they are quite buggy. So to have all 9 films in one game, it's going to be a crap ton of characters. It could be buggy, but we'll have to just experience it. I guess nothing's going to be as bad as what's it, 20K, whatever it was. If you've seen videos of that, you know how stupid that is. So I've got it pre-ordered, Ross. You get the Luke with his blue milk minifig if you pre-order it with game, as well as the game case looking like Han Solo and Carbonite, which is quite cool. I got that pre-ordered with them for its inevitable release. I'm not getting enough of these out. I think I got the right amount for the step up and missed one earlier. I think that's what happened. But oh well. So that goes there. There's still quite a lot of pieces left for the first bags, I'll tell you that now. It's definitely living up to the mammoth status it has, I can tell you. But that's what makes it all the more fun as well at the same time. Especially if you love Lego as much as I do. I mean, if I was off work for many days, this would be all I'd do for a little bit. Get this done. Defo do it, Ross, because the figure itself is already receiving sort of highly sought after status, so it's defo worth getting a hold of if you wanted that. And the other cool thing was if you know me enough, you know I get the Lego Advent calendars as well each year. And in this one, I'll have to get the box down from the loft at some point. There was loads of codes behind certain doors, and they spelled out a word at the end, and that gets you some. You sort of scan the code in, and gets you some stuff in the game as well, which is quite cool. So integrating it all nicely. And say there's some really cool sets as well due out later this year, including a Imperial shuttle, which, as I said earlier, was one of my favourite ships. So I'm going to have to look at that. But then there's meant to be a Republic gunship from episode 2 and 3, which will be quite cool as well. And that's going to be UCS one as well, so that'll be a big old set. And then apparently the rumours are there's going to be a new Death Star, which is going to be amazing. As one of the most iconic things in Star Wars is the Death Star. So I'm definitely going to have to try at some point when it's viable to get a Death Star for the cave. I won't rush into it, of course. It'll be around for a few years. It's usually the case with the Lego Death Stars. So it'll be more as and when the time is right, sort of thing. You have to put this over here again. This for now, so I can actually see what's going on. Yeah, I keep going into this bag to get these out. I might as well just get them all out ahead of time. I seem to be using them more and more. What am I after? I'm after one of them. Got one in here somewhere. There it is. And 2 more of these yellow things. So what game is Naomi streaming tonight, Ross? Four of them. I'm guessing he's got me muted as he's watching Naomi's, which is fair enough. Croc. Good old Croc, what a classic. She must be near the end of that by now, so she's doing it for a couple of weeks, I dare say. I think. I've definitely seen 2 streams of Croc. Unless she's going back and trying to do time runs on everything. Why did I only get one of them out? Doesn't make sense. Tell you what, it's been long enough. So I'm gonna have a drink. There we go. 2, 3. You stop rolling away, for the love of Christ. Put that there to hold it all in place. And then how many? 2 of them as well. All right. So. Oh. It's slowly whittling down. And then, yeah, as you saw, I opened 2 boxes to get bags out. That box is filled back to the brim with all the bags. And then there's still 2 more boxes that I've not even unsealed yet. Like, there's still a lot of pieces. Although I always find it weird, so like, even though the piece count for this is 7,541, these count as a piece. So technically it's 7,540 for this Falcon. And then you've got to then work out how many spare pieces, because they always include a spare piece for stuff. So I dare say there'll be about 5 of these left over, which will be spare pieces at the end. So there's probably only about 7,500 pieces, and maybe a bit less, you know, and then the rest of it being spares and a brick separator. I think it's a bit cheeky that they count the brick separator. Seems, you know, but I guess to them it is a piece, isn't it? It's something that they have to produce. So, yeah, just one of them things I never fully understood. Myself, at least, anyway. I mean, I wish they made a metal brick separator, because, well, like, this bit be the plastic Lego and then the rest be metal, because they do get damaged after a lot of use quickly. And I would rather have, instead of a collection of them, I'd rather be able to just go buy one nice looking metal one and have it that way, if you ask me. I think it'd be a lot nicer. Then they could do what they do with, like, you know, how they have the keychains of the bricks that you could engrave in the store. They could do that on the brick separators. You can engrave, you know, your name, or in my case, I might do Brick Cave on there. But it'd be quite cool. Get it in the red. That'd be a unique idea. More and more I think about it, the more and more I want it to happen. But I just know they won't do it, because there'll be some rule about it being not child friendly or something. But then again, I'd argue that they do 18 plus sets. So, I mean, this is an 18 plus set. The Old Trafford's 18 plus. The Nintendo's 18 plus. So, you know, they're not scared to do age rating on stuff. So why can't they do that? Who knows? Okay. So Jesus Christ. If only this was a 3D screen, I would have come flying right at you. So one of them, which goes, and then 4 more of these pushing clips. Looking at this picture, I definitely missed doing 2 clips earlier on. So that's always good to spot. Last thing you want to do is get to the end of the build and there'll be a huge amount of stuff and you're thinking, where the hell's that go? Especially on this set. Last thing you want to do is be going through everything going, where's that? Where's that? Where's that? So that connects in there. And then let's say if you ever buy one of these sets, you just look, that could easily be inside Yoda and work. Like, and this isn't even the main bit. It's just the side bit that I'm doing at the moment. You can tell we're getting towards the end as we're starting to have less and less of each part, i.e. specific parts. Well, I don't think I've got any of them left now. So, and I know I've used a lot of them. So 1, 2, 4 of them. And 4 of them. Well, 2 of them, should I say, sorry. We're over 100 steps in now. We're still going strong. Lighting in here is going to get better as well soon. I've got a new LED light for the whole place. I mean, I've got an extra light lighting up this area now, but I bought a new batten light for the cave because if you could see this one, it's grim, rotting. Tubes look like they've had stuff exploded on them. It's not nice, and I've got to make this place look really nice. So hopefully see if that can get fitted tomorrow. As I'm not an electrician, so I'm not going to start soldering and desoldering wires, splicing cables and God knows what. I mean, I did electronics at uni, but it's such a long time ago now. I don't trust myself with it all. So, but hopefully it'll make the all the videos look brighter, and then everything else look benefit off it, I guess. Let's say mean that when the people that know me, of course, get to come around and visit, they'll be able to see everything in much clearer situations. Right, I've put that on wrong. I mean, this is me getting overexcited with it because I completely ignored that there's 2 steps. Well, there's another step here at least that I haven't done. I'm just rushing to the conclusion. You've got to savor it. So what's everyone else up to whilst watching the stream? Or are you just watching the stream, or you doing other things? Gaming, streaming yourself? Don't know if Eamon's streaming himself as well, or what? No, you know. Obviously, I know Naomi's gone over to stream from her channel, which you should go check her out. It's need to get the channel name. I believe it was also her username if you scroll up in the chat, which does some very good streams. Have a good laugh watching her, and if you can time some of her on-screen emotes, you can make her jump out of her skin, which is hilarious. As Ross knows all too well. You didn't. Has anyone triggered a bang effect to put her off the boss fight yet? Like right at the crucial moment, she's about to jump, go poof. See if she scares out of her skin. Honestly, I had the window loaded up, and I was sort of waiting for a moment. And the second the police got called in, I thought, if that's the case, the killer's going to be right around the corner, prepared to get her. And then she turned the torch off as the effect happened, so it just timed itself perfectly. It was so funny. Did you manage to clip it? Because that would be one to rewatch. Or we can go back and rewatch a stream, can't we? I'm sure we can go find it. I'll show Hester at some point because it was hilarious. She could disable them, Ross, for Croc, you know? She doesn't have to have them active all the time. Leaving them active opens up a cause of issues like this, you see. Eamon's Twitch channel is also amazing, especially if you get him to wear 100 lays. It's definitely worth it. Do you still have the little song, Eamon, for when you're have to put on the lays. Oh yes, the Gin and Spooks podcast as well. If you like your scary stories, definitely tune into that on Spotify. It's great. I will probably rewatch the stream just to find that moment rush so I can clip it tomorrow. Because she saves her streams, doesn't she, on her channel, so we can go back and watch it anyway. I'll have to make sure I trigger that aiming at some point. Get you some more lays on, eh? Have you recorded more episodes, Laura, for Gin and Spooks? Oh God, we're merging this together now, it seems. Right, so come on. Oh, these clips are being a pain in the ass. Yeah, should go right the way through. Can't see why not. There we go. Just got to use a bit of force sometimes. So, I mean, it's definitely a big question. Ooh, two more. What are they about, Laura? We're not allowed to know until we go live. But yeah, look at that. Right, so we're upside down on this. We want 3 of them. 1 of them. 2 of them. And 2 of them. Almost dropped it. So ooh, intriguing. There's that new documentary coming out soon on Netflix about that Cecil Hotel issue, isn't there? Which looks quite interesting as well. I think me and Hester have got that bookmarked for its release to watch. And I mentioned it to Hester the other day, but I want to watch that new Gerard Butler film called Greenland, because that looks quite interesting. So, yeah, I've seen a lot. I know Ghost Adventures have gone there and done an episode on it. The fact that it had that Night Stalker guy stay there as well, and then also the girl that went missing. Like, there's a lot going on. There's something wrong with that place, I tell you that now. Like, I've never encountered a ghost, if you will, but I also kind of, given how big the universe is and like mysterious and whatnot, you can't rule it out, can you? You can't rule it out. Yeah, it's something about, there's something somewhere that says something's going on. What it is, who knows? But I'll put these on too soon. Meant to do that. We'll all have to go for a ghost hunt, me, you, Eamon, and Hester one day, Laura. It'd be a good laugh, won't it? Knowing Eamon, though, he'd go in laid up with beer in his hand and cup in his pockets and just wait for the fun to happen. Oh yeah, aliens have to exist. There's just one way or another, something like the universe is too big for that not to be the case. It is just, you can't deny it. Alright, so if I've dropped a piece, as you'll seem to so have, I've found what type of piece it is, because I'm missing one. But where it's gone is another question. You all kept saying by the door, eh? But there's nothing by the door. And this is in one of the bags. There. Found it. It seemed to connect itself to the bottom of the Falcon. You see? Shit goes weird. Oh, download style, like drinking ghost hunt and then camping out. That'll be fun. Better start purchasing them EMF readers and stuff, eh? Go all serious on it all. What's next? And that's me knocking off the phone. It's still filming. There's going to be a bit during this time lapse build where you just see a radiator. Turn the heat up on that bit, yeah? And I apologise because that was absolutely terrible. Right. So we want a piece there. Ooh, that'll be fun. You're gonna get what sort of camera are you gonna get? Or are you just gonna use phones to do that? I mean, admittedly, all my videos are filmed on my old phone and a couple on my new phone. They seem to do the trick. But I know my sister swears by her GoPro, which is always. But they're expensive, aren't they? Especially for the newer ones. I think the newest one's 500 quid, which is a bit steep for a GoPro, if you ask me. Yeah, so if you're going to go out and do vlogs and everything, GoPro is what you want because it's just durable, simple, easy, and can get away with, doing all that. Right, where's the front? There's the front. So that answers that question because I'm like, I've missed a piece, but that goes there. This goes. They go in. That goes there. Have I missed any others that not pushed in? Yeah. Right, so 1, 2, 3. One. 2 there. That goes across there. That goes in there. Now I've got 4 clips left. And the likelihood is I've missed a step or missed places for a clip to go. So that I can see, for example, one should go there. And one should go there. And I dare say one goes. No, one doesn't go there. So where else? We've got 2 clips. So I've missed 2 clips somewhere. My sister's one is get paid while travelling, I believe it's called. But it's pretty much exactly as it says on the tin. Is she used to be on a cruise ship working, so she talks about her times on there and travelling around the countries, well, the world, should I say. She went all over the place. She went to Puerto Rico, Jamaica, Alaska, glaciers, Falklands, New Zealand, Norway, seen all the Northern Lights, all that sort of thing. So if you like travelling or want to know about travelling and getting paid for it, that's definitely one to check out. But yeah, for me, I've finished step 1. We are now on what is step 2, and that's where I'm going to call it at step 130 overall. But so far, we have built a frame. And as you can see, it's quite big already. And yet we've still got to, looking at the next stage, there's a lot more framework to be done. It's going to thicken out. We're going to put the legs on it, so it's going to start sitting up there. So there's going to be a lot more stuff to do. And yeah, just looking through the book, it's so much detail onto this thing. There's so many little pieces here and there. And I mean, in terms of pieces, how many pages of pieces? Normally you only have a couple pages. This one's got 4 pages of pieces. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning in to watch me start this. And say, I may stream the next part again, or I might carry on a bit and then sort of stream once I'm a bit further down the line and have an update for you then. But yeah, overall we only had, how many spare pieces for this part? 5 spare pieces overall. So as I said, 5 left over. I was literally exactly on the money there. So not too bad so far. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.